little bit about what Latino Service Provider is and what we do in our community. So first, Latino Service Providers is a nonprofit, nonprofit located here in Santa Rosa, but we do serve all of Sonoma County. Despite our name being Latino Service Providers, we do serve anyone who reaches out to us. And so our mission is to serve as a bridge across generations in the Latinx community. And we do this by advancing the development of young leaders, building awareness about health and wellness and culture, social issues, and advocating for equity. And so one way that we do this is our Youth Promotor program. This is a youth-based program for Sonoma County bilingual bicultural youth that are between the ages of 16 and 25. It is a paid internship that lasts about 1 year. So it goes from May to May, and they learn a lot of really cool skills that they can then take out into their community, teach their friends and family. And we train them on mental health, emergency preparedness, about social climate, or the social issues and like climate justice, and then also the housing crisis here in Sonoma County. And so they learn how to advocate for that, and then also how to educate everyone around them. Another thing that we do is our monthly meetings, which is every third Wednesday of the month. And that is when we invite one mental health resource here in Sonoma County to come present to our community, whoever would like to join us on Zoom, although we are working on getting those in person once again. And it's a really great opportunity for our community to learn about the services that are available to them, as well as asking questions and learning about how they can sign up or how they can get their loved ones signed up for those programs. And then at the end, we do have space for other community members to make announcements if there's other events going on. So it's a way for us to stay well connected in our community. Another thing that we do is diapers and COVID test distribution. Right now, we are partnering with the Redwood Food Bank, and they provide us with boxes of diapers. And so every Wednesday from 4 to 6 p.m., we invite our community to come and we distribute diapers. We have sizes 0 through 6 available, and then we have pull-ups sizes medium to extra large. Everything is completely free. All we ask for is your name, your zip code, and a few demographic questions. Oh, sorry. I will try to speak slower, sorry. And then also, we are distributing COVID tests. They are also completely free, and we give as many as you need. We have a bunch right now, so please, if you need COVID tests, please come to us. We are happy to give you boxes on boxes. And those are just the quick 15-minute rapid tests that you can do at home. They're great to keep at home in an emergency pack, especially now that we are nearing fire season. We want to stay safe, and especially if you have to evacuate somewhere, we want to keep everyone around us safe. So please feel free to stop by. And the best way to stay informed about all of these different resources that we have available is to follow us on social media. We do have 2 Instagram accounts. One is Latino Service Providers, and the other one is LSP Youth Promotores. The Latino Service Providers focuses on what we do as an organization, as well as promoting other events going on around Sonoma County. We do like to elevate the voices of our community partners and promote their events whenever possible. And then for the YP or the Youth Promotor Instagram, we post about what they are up to, so you get to keep up with their projects and learn a little bit more about what they're doing in community. You can also find us on Facebook with those same names, or you can check out our website with all of our information on there. Another really great way to stay informed on what LSP is doing is by subscribing to our newsletter. This is a weekly newsletter that goes out on Mondays. And this has information not only about what LSP is doing, but also what is going on in community. This newsletter contains a bunch of information about free events, job opportunities, giveaways in the community, resources that you can access, such as immigration or food services. And also we have sections dedicated to families and children, to elders programs for elders in our community, and a lot of really great stuff so that you can stay connected and you can learn about what is going on around you. And again, everything here is free. We do not charge. And then finally, something that we can support in is if you need help finding a resource, feel free to call us here at LSP, and we are happy to put you in connection with someone, suggest different places where you can contact people, and then hopefully you get the services that you need.
Thank you so much, Eliza, for coming in today, taking the time to present for our community. Thank you. So the next person we have here to participate is Nidia. Nidia comes from La Luz. So Nidia, the floor is yours. And you can talk about your organization here.
Hi, everyone. So my name is Nidia Figueroa. I work at La Luz Center. So we're located in Sonoma City, specifically in the Agua Caliente Boys Hot Springs area. So we serve our community by doing community services, so family services, economic advancement, and I'm forgetting the third pillar, but I want to share with you, I want to share my screen and share our events and opportunities in the community that everyone can participate with. Okay. Oh, I don't know if I can share my screen.
Yes, you have permission.
Okay. Okay, great. So here is our calendar of the month. This is for July, but on our social media and our newsletter, you can find this calendar of the month, and it will have everything that we have going on in our main office and our satellite offices. I want to highlight our wellness classes. So we have yoga class, Zumba, and boot camp. This is ongoing all year, and we usually have them in the afternoon, so members of the community can join in and relieve stress. This month, we luckily had a field camp for students. We had a couple. We had also an art camp, but I also want to highlight our El Verano Family Resource Center that's located at a school not that far from La Luz Center. And it has many activities for parents and community members to come together through art, through cooking, through learning how to sew. And a lot of it is online or through Zoom, so you don't necessarily need to be in Sonoma, and some is in person. So I highly recommend looking up El Verano FRC on Facebook and on Instagram to keep updated with them. So they have events for parents and for children. As you can see, this is cooking with Nina. So they learned about a 3-part dish series on Zoom, and that was great. We also offer Abriendo Puertas, which is a 2-generation approach for 10 weeks, where parents are encouraged to know about how to be prepared for daycare, preschool, and kindergarten. So we have that. We have a cohort going on right now, but we'll have one in the fall, hopefully too. And then we do economic advancement. So we had a child care certificate class partnered with 4Cs. We do various business development microloans. So that is also included. So this is a great just summary of the events that we have every month. And they're always coming out. Every month it's a little bit different, but we'll have regular ones. I also wanted to highlight our programs and just touch base on like upcoming ones and ones that we really work hard to promote. So we have our direct services. So if you need informational or referral management, residential services. We also do disaster and emergency preparedness. And then we have our family services. So we have a specific early education childhood hub. So Abriendo Puertas is under that, and there's different classes like Avance, the Family Resource Center, which I already talked about previously. We have a new program called Parent Leadership, Equity, and Advocacy Diversity. So teaching parents leadership and advocacy skills, health and wellness, and then our economic advancement. So ESL classes, financial empowerment workshops, and then lastly, community engagement. So community outreach, promotoras or luchadoras program, leadership and civic engagement. And I'm located in Booker Hall, so a lot of our events are hosted here. So it's a wonderful place to come and be engaged in the community and get services for one another. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Nidia, for that. The next person we have on our list is Rafael Vasquez from Líderes del Futuro, Leaders of the Future. And Rafael, if you're ready, go ahead. Good morning, and pardon me. I think this is working. My my computer suddenly had a bit of trouble. My name is Rafael Vasquez, and part of what we're doing with this new nonprofit foundation is trying to expand the opportunities for our Latinx community. So what we offer, among other things, are classes for parents. Tomorrow, we're going to conclude our series of 8 trainings that we've had in Santa Rosa, but it's open for all of the community, where we train people regarding their rights with police officers, their rights with immigration. We have training regarding their options after they graduate, or students, how to pay for college or university, how undocumented people can go to college or university paying the same price as others. We talked about finance, we talked about investment. And so there are a lot of opportunities that we offer to our community at this time. We talk about technology, and when we mention investments, for example, there's a lot of undocumented people who don't know that they can legally invest in the stock market. When I talk to young people, children, or high school students, I always ask them, when your parents retire, who who is really going to retire? Who is going to take care of them? Many of our parents work in the fields, or they have other honest works that don't pay that much, that don't have a 401k plan. They don't maybe have a established retirement plan, or maybe if they have it, if they're undocumented, they won't ever be able to collect the money that they invested for decades. And so we can show them how to do this, whether they have their papers or not. Also in the summer, we had for the first time the Luis Vasquez summer program that was for high school students. And then we had one for middle school students. Uh, in fact, during this afternoon, we're going to be depositing $100 in each of the students' bank that participated bank accounts with credit union. So we have the funds, but a representative from credit union, Alma Medellin, will be conducting all the paperwork with us, because these students are a bit more trained in finance and in investment. And so that program will be accessible during the next school year as well. We have a training for financial aid for people who have children who maybe are going to college soon. They think, no, my kid can't go to college because it's too expensive. Financial aid and scholarships. And there is a financial aid that is available whether your children have papers or not. If they're going to graduate, they can apply for that scholarship. And if they win it, it's $55,000 a year for 4 to 5 years. And all of this knowledge is going to be shared in the trainings that we're going to do in August, September, and October so that people can start to apply. Santa Rosa is one of the most prestigious colleges in the country, but it's not the only one. And so we teach the community about all of this. And as part of Leaders of the Future, Líderes del Futuro is the name, we also have scholarships such as the Leo Jimenez Cabello and Michael Cia. The Leo Jimenez Cabello scholarship are two $500 scholarships that are open until the 30th of July. And you can go to our webpage, lideresdelfuturo.org. It's for students that just graduated and are going to go to college or university during the fall. It doesn't matter if it's local or another state. The Luca Michael Garcia scholarship is also for a colleague that passed away last year. And those are two $500 scholarships that are only for undocumented students. And so you can go to our webpage, lideresdelfuturo.org, and you're going to see grants and scholarships at the top. We also have other trainings. Today, the training is how do parents, mothers, and family prepare the transition for our children. And one of the guests from the previous presentation was saying that they would have liked to have more support. Last year, Líderes del Futuro started a program called Godfather, Godmother, and we find people that went to colleges and universities, and if they're studying psychology, we'll find somebody that studied psychology. If they're studying criminology, we'll find someone that was studying or a police officer to be their mentor. And they get in touch once a week, and from there, they go out to get coffee, and they see how they're doing and how they can be supported. When possible, support is provided for the students. For now, this is a limited program for Santa Rosa Junior College students, but in the future, it would be good to expand it. And very briefly, the two other things I wanted to mention here is that with collaboration, in collaboration with Humanidad Terapia and Servicios de Educación, we're also providing masks and COVID tests that can be taken. You can go to the office that we're sharing, 1260 Delanord in Santa Rosa. And if you don't need masks or anything else, then you can just grab it and that's it. You don't need to ask anybody for anything else. Our community has suffered a lot from COVID, and we want to make sure that they're well in physical terms and mental terms. And so we also have a TikTok and an Instagram called líderes underscore del underscore futuro with a double O. And that's where we put the work that we do to see the information and to share social health. We're always looking for happiness, and happiness is always here and now. But we follow you to see this. We also have a YouTube channel where we have a lot of information. It's also called Líderes del Futuro. And finally, I'd like to remind you that I have the privilege of having my program in WKFB called Líderes del Futuro. It's Thursdays from 5 to 7 p.m. It's in kbbf.org or KBBF 89.1 FM in the north of California. Finally, for anything else that you need regarding scholarships or training for parents, mothers, you can send an email here to líderdelfuturo at yahoo.com. And I thank you for letting me be here today. Thank you, Rafael, for the information and for your organization. We have a video from a counselor that works with the Latinx community in San Jose State. So I'm going to share that now so that you can know about them.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Elisa Aquino, and I'm the program coordinator for the Chicanx Latinx Student Success Center in San Jose University. It's a state university, and today I'll be talking about the resources that are available for students who come to San Jose University. So I'd like to give you a little bit of information and context on what the center does and our mission. We offer a space that affirms the cross identities of students where we can validate their academic skills, developing their leadership skills, and encouraging building of strong, healthy relationships. And at the same time, we promote civic and community commitment. So we want to help all the Latinx, Chicanos students so that they can develop themselves during their time in university, and after they are in the university, leave the university, they are empowered to be able to reach any goal that they have, whether they're personal, academic, or professional. So these are our services that are offered to our students. They're open to all San Jose students. So in the future, if you have a student who was accepted into San Jose University and they want to learn more about which resources are available for students, our center is open to everyone who wants to come to get to know us in person. And we want students to know that everyone is welcome to receive services without having to sign a contract or register for anything before coming. So some of the services available include mentorship. It can be mentorship from older students who help new students learn about different resources like tutoring, which is available, or how to make an appointment with their professors, or different resources that are available. We also have cultural events in the university. We know that in San Jose University, there are many students. We have more than 30,000 students in the university. So for us, it's very important for Latinx students to know that there are places in the university where they can come, ask for help, and to relate with other students who are also Latino, so that they can have that community environment. So that's why it's really important for us to have these cultural events in order to empower our Latino students. And we know that many Latino students are first generation students. They're the first ones in their families to be able to go to the university. So we want them to know that we are one of the centers where they can go if they have any question. We also offer career resources. We have a counselor who works with our students in order to help them look for jobs. during their time here, or maybe they are getting ready to graduate and they are thinking of what they can do with the title they have earned. So we have a professional who can help them plan their next steps they want to follow. And more importantly, our center is open Monday through Friday for every student who wants to connect with us. They can also do homework there, but also connect to other students who identify as Latino. And we are very fortunate to work with professors who are also Latino and they want to support our students as well. So it's a center in which all of us here want the students that we work for to achieve their goals. And we're going to do whatever we can to help them. If you have any further questions, I will give you my contact information. And if you want to get more information, or maybe right now you have students who are trying to plan what they're gonna do after they graduate high school, maybe they are thinking about going to the university and they want to learn about available resources for students. You can follow us on Instagram at centro_SJSU. And you can learn more about what we do if you visit that page. And I'm sorry for not being able to be there live, but if you do have any questions, you can call me. My number is 408-924-3919. And my email is elisa.aquino@sjsu.edu. So if you have any questions, I'm there. And also, maybe in some months you have a student who was accepted and wants to go to college or university and want to learn more and connect to someone. You can also call me or send an email. Or maybe you already have a student who is attending university and you don't know if that student is already coming to the center or you want to connect them to us. You can also contact me for that. And congratulations to all the parents that are working very hard to support their children and be present in today's conference. And thank you very much. Okay, so now we have our last presenter of our resource fair. We have Rocio from California Action Plan. So whenever you'd like to start. Thank you. Can you hear me okay? My name is Rocio Monter and I manage our community services programs with CAPS Sonoma, which is a program located in Sonoma County. I'm gonna share my screen in order to show you a little bit of what we do. As I was mentioning, I come from Community Action Partnership or CAPS Sonoma, and I would like to talk to you about a specific program called Via Esperanza, which is a family resource center that's part of CAPS Sonoma. Our resource center has the services for the whole family. I know that in this meeting, you as parents heard about lots of support for teenagers and your children who are going to university, but I also want to talk about the services that we offer for you as parents now that your children are going off to the university or college or having different lives now. that they're leaving the family, so to speak, and how we can help you. So in a center, we have services for the whole family. We have physical and mental health support. We do that through various classes, including cooking classes, exercise classes. We also have classes for adults, including classes to get your GED or to learn English as a second language. We also have financial classes and support. This includes finance support, for example, if you need help with your rent, or now that they are in the university, how to make the payments, or if there's an emergency and you need some type of help or financial help or support, we can connect you with our own agency or other agencies that could help you. We also have workshops for parents and caregivers. They include how to support your children when they are transitioning off to university or when they are ready to graduate high school, whether they need help managing the education system or help with university applications. We have workshops for all of them. And as I mentioned, we are located in Santa Rosa. Our center is located in 2230 Lomitas Avenue, Santa Rosa, California. And we are very close to the JC. If any of your kids are going off to junior college and you wanted to ask anything or need help, we are less than 4 minutes from there. Our working hours are 9 to 5:30. We're open Monday through Friday, and you don't need an appointment. So if you have any doubts, any questions, you can call this number on screen, which is 707-481-1781, or you can come to our office in person Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. In these months of August and September, we're launching new programs. In August, we're going to start with our ESL classes, English as a second language classes. They will be in person in our center, and the junior college will be providing these classes. So if you're ready to send your kids off to university and you need help learning more English because you want to switch jobs or because you want to help your children in the school process, this class would be really helpful. Also in September, we are going to start with physical and mental health classes. So if you have any questions, please make sure to call us or visit. And with that, I'm done. I don't know if anyone has any questions. Thank you so much, Rocio, for your presentation. That concludes our resource fair. Thank you to all of you who came and participated. If you have any questions, please type them in the chat. You can send us a message and we can pass that on to our panelists. Again, thank you for today, for being here today. This will all be recorded in our Facebook page and our YouTube channel.